Welcome back to Top Notch Lectures. In this previous video, we have seen some basic concepts on cost. In this video, we will continue with the basic concepts. This is a continuation of the first lecture. Do watch on the first video so that you will clearly understand the second lecture. I have given the link in the description box. Let's go into the video. The next topic is costing. Here, the costing is defined as the technique and process of ascertaining the cost. Here, there are few techniques and methods are given in sequence. Let's not go in depth of these topics because in the upcoming videos, we will see this in detail. Just now, we will have an overview of these topics. Job, batch costing, process costing, contract costing, service or operation costing. These are the methods of the costing. Here, there are number of different products produced in this job and batch costing. Few examples are clothing, factories and aircraft manufacturing. Then the next is process costing. Here, identical products are produced. Example, manufacture of erasers, chemicals, etc. The next one is contract costing. Big jobs are involved which requires more time and comprises of lots of activities. Service or operation costing. This relates to the hospitals. So the other techniques which are given in the sequence we will be seeing in the upcoming videos in the next basic concept is cost accounting. Here there is a definition given by the ICMA and this you can use for the exam point of view. And here I will explain how this definition works out. And here they have given cost accounting may be defined as accounting for cost classification. Here cost classification means classification of cost refers to grouping of similar items of cost into a common group. An analysis of expenditure as will enable the total cost of any particular unit of production. Here it refers cost recording, cost allocation, etc. Here cost recording refers to posting of cost transactions into the various ledgers maintained under cost accounting system. Next, cost allocation. Allocation of cost refers to allocation of cost to various products or departments. Reasonable degree of accuracy and at the same time to disclose exactly how such total cost is constituted. Accuracy. Accuracy means the exact accuracy, that is no mistakes has to be happened when there is accounting of costing. The next part is objectives of cost accounting. Here the first point comes to ascertain the cost. It means it enables the management to ascertain the cost of a product, job, contract, service or unit of production so as to develop the cost standard. The next main objective is fixation of selling price. Cost data is useful in the determination of selling price or quotations. Apart from cost ascertainment, the cost accountant analyzes the total cost into fixed cost and variable cost. This will help the management to fix the selling price. Sometimes below the total cost but above the variable cost, this will increase the volume of sales, that is the sales previously compared to the sales, thus leading to maximum profit. The scientific way of reducing the prices is possible in an industry only when there is a sound costing system exists. In other words, cost reduction in the absence of costing system may cause to the shut down the industries. The next point is proper recording and presentation of cost data to management. To prepare periodic statements under cost accounting systems, monthly or quarterly cost statements of periodic review of operating results are prepared. The next point is to measure the efficiency, cost control and cost reduction. This is in fact the principal objective of cost accounting. This objective is achieved by setting standards of performance. Actual cost are compared with the predetermined cost and standards. Deviations, if any, is immediately corrected. The controlling function is performed by managers at different levels to ensure that operations, process and other departments including cost are under control. Thus, cost accounting facilitates control by directing the attention of the management to specific areas where corrective actions is needed. The last objective is ascertaining the profit of each activity. Cost accounting also aims at ascertaining the profit of each and every activity. It produces statements at such intervals as the management may require. The financial statements prepared under the financial accounting generally once a year or half year are spaced too far apart in time to meet the needs of the management. In order to operate the business at a high level of efficiency, it is essential for the management to have a frequent review of production, sales and operating results. Cost accounting provides daily, weekly or monthly volumes of units produced, accumulated cost together with appropriate analysis so that quantum of profit and profitability is known. The next cost accounting concept is cost accountancy. Here the definition has been prescribed by the ICAI and CMA. So this can be used for your examination point of view. Here cost accounting comprises of science, art and practice. It means science. It is a science because it consists of systematic knowledge which a cost accountant must possess for proper discharge of his duties. It is also an art because it involves the application of knowledge and skill by the cost accountant in applying the principles, methods and techniques of the cost accounting. It should be also in practice because it requires constant efforts on the part of the cost accountant in the field of cost accountancy, and the cost accountant has to keep himself continuously informed about the latest development in the profession. The next topic is difference between financial accounting and cost accounting. Cost accounts is very closely related to financial accounts. Financial accounts and cost accounts are both similar in certain aspects, but in some other aspects they differ from each other. The points of dissimilarities are given below. Here there are bases of distinction between financial accounting and cost accounting as stated. Here I have started with the definition here. So in financial accounting, there is the art of classifying, storing, recording and analyzing. But in case of a cost accounting, there are various methods and techniques are projected to improve the profitability and to reduce the overall cost of the business. The next point is objective. Here in financial accounting, the main objective to see the financial position of the business. And in case of a cost accounting, it provides information for decision making. The next point is purpose. The main purpose of the financial accounting is it aims at external reporting mainly to the owners, creditors, tax authorities, government and prospective investors. In case of a cost accounting, it aims at internal reporting. It reports normally to the management of every business. The next point of distinction is form of accounts. Here in financial accounting, to meet the requirements of the Companies Act and Income Tax Act, accounts are kept. And in case of a cost accounting, they are voluntarily meet the requirements of the management. The next point is recording. Usually in financial accounting, it records and analyzes the transactions in a subjective manner. But in a case of a cost accounting, it records the expenditure in an objective manner. The next point is periodicity of reporting. It usually results in reports of the financial position, usually at the end of the year, while in the case of a cost accounting, it reports to the management as and when they desire. The next point of distinction is, in case of a financial accounting, analysis and cost of profits will be to the entire organization. And in case of a cost accounting, the detailed cost and profit will be shown to the particular product or process. The next point, stock valuation. Here the stock are valued at the cost or the market price, whichever is lower. And in case of a cost accounting, this is valued at the case of cost. The last point of distinction is access. Anybody can have the access to the financial statement of the company in case of a financial accounting. And in case of a cost accounting, it generally have no access to the cost records. The next topic is advantages of cost accounting. Here I have categorized the advantages into 5 different topics. The first topic is to management, that is advantages to the management. How the management makes advantages in help and also helps in decision making. Let's see one by one. First point, it helps in decision making. It helps the management in making various decisions such as whether to make or buy a component, whether to retain or replace an existing machine, whether to process further or not, whether to shut down or continue its operations, whether to accept order below cost or not, whether to expand or not, how much reduction in the selling price should be made in case of depression. So these are the questions arises in case of decision making. The next point is reduces the wastages of material and labor. Cost accounting makes cost personnel to maintain a perfect record of material and labor. It sets predetermined cost for various elements which are compared with the actuals to find out the deviations. The unfavorable variances are controlled effectively. Further, standards act as a deadline beyond which cost of any item will not be allowed to go. Hence, this acts as a check on expenses. The next point is facilitates budgeting. Budgeting requires actual cost, estimated cost and standard costs regarding various activities. Cost accounting provides these data readily, which makes the preparation of various budgets in an easy manner, which in turn makes the budgetary control possible without any additional effort. The next point is helps in fixing prices. This is the first and foremost advantages of the cost accounting is that it assists the management in fixing the prices of products which the firm is producing. It maintains a record of various costs incurred on a given article, which enable management to determine the cost and in turn the selling price. The last point in advantages to the management is assist in measuring efficiency. Cost accounting fixes standards for each and every element of cost like material, labor and other expenses with the intention to compare those costs with that of actuals after that have been incurred. It enables the management to find out the variations between the standards and actuals, whether favorable or unfavorable, which will guide the management to find out the reason for variations and also improvement in the performance. The next advantage is to the employees. The first one is it helps in revising sound wage policy. Cost accounting keeps records for each and every laborer such as number of hours worked, leave taken, output produced, idle time, overtime, etc., which will enable the management to reward laborers fairly. More wages can be given to skilled workers so that their efficiency can be further stimulated. The next point in advantages to the employees is it provides in job security. A good cost accounting system enables increased productivity and profitability of firms. It provides for firms to withstand in the market. These lead of continuity which will enable the firm for security of jobs. The last point in advantages to the employees is reduces the labor turnover. Mostly, laborers left the firm and join in other firms when they lose confidence about the firms. But cost accounting gives confidence to the employees and thereby reduces the labor turnover. The next advantages to the creditors is understanding about the creditworthiness, which means the cost accounting prepares various statements and reports about the prosperity and progress of the firms, where it will enable the creditors to note and understand about the creditworthiness and also the solvency position of the firm. They can also make themselves sure about the firm's creditworthiness before they offer the credit to the firms. The next advantages is for the government. Here, the taxes and duties such as excise duty, income tax, etc. can be assessed easily. And the national plans, that is, which can be made easily with the information given by the cost accounting. The next, policies formulated easily. That is, policies regarding export, import, taxation, wage fixation and price control measures can also be formulated easily. The last advantages is for the society. Here, cost reduction and control programs. That is, it provides the management with cost reduction and control programs which helps in reducing the cost of the goods and services. It is no doubt useful to the society because the customers could pay lower price. The next point is employment opportunity. It provides more employment opportunity in cost accounting department of the firms. The last advantages for the society is where it removes all the wastages and inefficiency. This will enable the consumers to get goods at better quality and at cheaper rates. Hope you guys are clear with this video. In the next video, we will see the conclusion part of the basic concepts. Kindly subscribe and click on the bell icon for further notifications. Meet you in the next video.